All right, so I wanted to make two separate videos discussing the free agents that the Chiefs should keep and the free agents the Chiefs should let walk. And in this first video, I'm going to be discussing the free agents the Chiefs should just let walk, let go, and just, have nothing to do with them anymore. And now there's a disclaimer, and I'll make it in the other video. The names I do not mention are guys that I don't have an opinion, give or take, about these guys. Like, if the guys came back, I'd be perfectly happy with them coming back. And if they go, I'm not going to be disappointed that they're gone. But these two lists are specifically for the guys that I think the Chiefs should definitely keep, or the guys the Chiefs should definitely just get rid of. So today we are going to discuss the free agents that the Chiefs should let walk. And the first free agent is Daniel Sorensen. He needs to go. He is one of, if not the absolute worst safeties in the NFL, and I do not think it's close. He's not good. Half the time he looks like he's lost. The first example that comes to my mind is, I mean, a 2-point conversion against the Bengals in the playoffs was pretty obvious, but all the blown coverages that Tyrann Mathieu would throw his hands up on, all the, coverages that Willie Gay would throw his hands up on, all these coverages that Daniel Sorensen blew time and time and time and time again this year. There's no need for it on that defense. And the fact that Daniel Sorensen played as much as he did for as long as he did, it was literally becoming a joke everywhere that he had some of Spag's tape or something that, he was threatening to release. Daniel Sorensen, he's a guy that's, and it's not even frustrating. We know he's bad, but the dude somehow makes one random play during the season that we're like, okay, because if you ask me, Daniel Sorensen, yes, he had about a 3-week stretch of football where he played fairly solid, but one interception against the Denver Broncos in a game that you probably would have beaten if you just put up 11 points, 12 points in that game. It didn't take much to beat the Broncos, let's be honest. So Daniel Sorensen, I mean, he's made plays for the Chiefs, but he's really bad. He doesn't know what he's doing, it looks like, half the time. And I don't think the Chiefs' defense is going to be, it's definitely not going to be better if he stays. So I think that's one guy they should definitely let walk. The next guy they should let walk is Ben Niemann. Almost for the exact same reasons. He's not even needed anymore. I would take Anthony Hitchens over Ben Niemann, and I don't even think that's close. And I have my issues with Anthony Hitchens. I think Anthony Hitchens has at times be very, very inconsistent. I don't trust PFF grades as the next person would. But the fact that one of his highest graded games of the entire season was the final game against the Bengals, at least we know that Anthony Hitchens, we know he can be okay. Ben Niemann, I don't even know what he was doing. I don't even know why he's on the team. Willie Gay and Nick Bolton should be getting playing time. Willie Gay and Nick Bolton are two of the best linebackers possibly in the NFL. They're really, really, really good. And Ben Niemann, there was apparently people were saying that the reason why he even played is because he had the green dot on his helmet. And I'm like, yeah, there's a simple fix for that. Just take it off. I don't know. Ben Niemann, they must have an infatuation or something with Ben Niemann. He's not good either. He's not a good linebacker. He's not good. And he misses tackles. He's not good. I think it's pretty simple. Again, the guy, he'll make a random play here and there, oh, Ben Niemann, he's still on the football team. But again, not going to miss him if he's gone at all. And the final one, yes, there's only 3 on here for me personally that I think are definitive that they should let walk. And the last one is Demarcus Robinson. Now, this one's hard for me because D-Rob has definitely shown times where he can be okay to solid to even good. But my biggest issue, and if you check Twitter, anytime you're watching a Chiefs game, I recommend getting on Twitter when you're watching a Chiefs game. If your favorite team is playing, definitely go on Twitter and just see what people have to say, during a football game. It's fairly entertaining. It's really, really fun. Find those people that, I have a tendency to say really dumb things during a Chiefs game. Earlier this season, I was saying fire Brett Veach. Obviously, I'm stupid. Obviously, I was in the moment. But, get on Twitter during a Chiefs game, and the number one thing you'll see when Demarcus Robinson gets the football is people yelling at him to run forward. And I don't think that's the determining factor why I think he needs to go. But that's one thing. The dude loves to, he thinks he's Tyreek Hill, and he's not. Tyreek Hill has that freedom to do all these fancy movements in space and try to make a play because we know Tyreek Hill can make those plays. Demarcus Robinson can't make those plays, and for some reason, I want him gone because for a couple of reasons. First, I think Byron Pringles would be a better fit than Demarcus Robinson, because apparently Demarcus Robinson plays 80% of the snaps and only gets 3 targets in the Bengals game, and he gets 2 of the absolute worst time targets of the entire football season, the final 2 in overtime against the Bengals, when their lives are on the line, and they don't throw it to Travis Kelce, and when they do throw it to Tyreek Hill, it's an interception because Mahomes was forcing it. So Demarcus Robinson, I think, for just the simple fact that he needs to be gone so Mahomes can't throw it to him, would be very nice. I would be very happy with that, because Demarcus Robinson, he doesn't bring value. He's not a wide receiver. He's definitely not a 1. He's definitely not a 2, and he's not even a 3, because a wide receiver 3 would be somebody like Byron Pringle and McCall Hardman, where there's guys we know they can make plays in space. And we have guys that were injured early in the season that we know can make plays. So we have to remember, there's some guys like Jody Fortson. Hopefully he comes back and he's healthy. Like, that's a guy. I know he's a tight end, but that dude can make plays. And I think in the draft, the Chiefs just need to go after a guy that can be a wide receiver 2, or even in free agency, they could come with a wide receiver 2. But Demarcus Robinson, I don't see, he doesn't make the offense better. That's the thing. Yeah, this isn't even about who's the best quarterback. Yeah, quarterbacks need weapons to be good. Like, let's not be dumb here. Tom Brady, like the guy who just retired, his final year in New England, the fact that they even made the playoffs is something that will always be mind-boggling to me, because he literally had nobody to throw to the entire season. Whereas Mahomes, yeah, I think Mahomes is great. I think Mahomes is the top quarterback in the NFL right now. Like, my bias obviously there. But, I mean, even the great quarterbacks, they need somebody to throw to. Like, that's what cost the Patriots in the playoffs. Like, I'm not saying that's what cost the Chiefs, but I mean, Tyreek Hill's only going to be there for so long. I mean, Travis Kelce, he's going to get older at some point, There's definitely, so I think Demarcus Robinson, I don't think he has a place. I don't think he makes this team better. And I think he takes away snaps from possibly other guys that could be there. Because if he's still on the team next year, he would just be taking up more snaps. So I think the Chiefs in free agency, they're just going to have to let him walk. There's no value. Maybe he'll go to another team. Maybe he'll rejuvenate his career. We'll be happy for him. But in my opinion, Demarcus Robinson does not have any place in this Chiefs offense. Now, those are the 3 free agents that the Chiefs should let walk. Give me your opinion on the free agents they should let walk. Now, again, these are the definitive, the people in my mind who definitely should walk or they should keep. But give me your people down below. I'll have another video out. But what free agents should the Chiefs for sure let walk? And I'll see you in the next one.